Previously on The Walking Dead, AJ and I had been searching for a long time for some place we could call home. Just when we thought we'd found a huge stash of food, it turned out to be a trap. That could have been the end. But I woke up and found I'd been saved by a guy named Marlon, the leader of a community living inside an old boarding school. It felt like a chance at having a home, a real one. We had to go back to the train station to see if any food survived the explosion. But someone else had the same idea. When AJ distracted him, I shoved him into a pack of walkers. I found Marlon and Brody in the basement that night, arguing about the man we'd seen, and I learned why Brody was so afraid. The man was part of a group of raiders they'd run into a year ago. Marlon traded Tennessee's older sisters to the raiders to keep himself safe. He attacked Brody and locked me in the basement with her. When she turned, I had to stop her. Marlon stole AJ's gun and tried to convince them I had murdered Brody. Violet backed me up. With everyone against him, the fight went out of Marlon. I told him he could stay, but he couldn't be our leader. But then, Marlon was dead, and AJ pulled the trigger. He remembered what I'd taught him. To always aim for the head.
Yeah, that didn't really, that lesson, I mean, he did aim for the head. Hey guys, I'm Jinx, and welcome back to Telltale's The Walking Dead. Is it just me, or did that little recap remind you, was that really similar to, like, the Infamous series? Kind of reminded me of that. What you got there, buddy?
I made you some coffee.
Oh.
It was in the kitchen. Tin said I can have some. I didn't steal it.
Okay. In that case, thank you.
I'm surprised you remember how to make it. We haven't had coffee in a long time.
You put it in hot water.
You're right. Thanks.
Last night, with Marlon, I heard Lewis and what he called me. Am I a murderer?
Oh, I mean, technically,
No!
yeah.
Oh my God!
Shit! We could get medicine from the nurse's office.
He's dead. The kid blew his brains out. You shot him. He's dead. You're a murderer. You got Marlon to give up. You saw how broken he was. What the fuck did you teach this kid?
Lewis called me a murderer. But we're supposed to kill bad stuff. Monsters. Did I do it bad? I thought Marlon was bad. He killed Brody. He kept telling lies.
Lewis was right. Sometimes people do bad things, like Marlon did. But when you shot him, he wasn't a threat to us anymore. If you kill someone when they're no longer threatening you, that's murder.
What are we gonna do?
My relationship with him has changed. What are you doing?
Back off, all of you!
Thank you.
You talked Marlon down, and then they fucking murdered him!
Well, that wasn't the plan.
Take AJ, go inside.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, just let them go back to the dorms? What happens the next time one of us does something this kid doesn't like? Should we expect a bullet too?
That's not what happened.
It's exactly what happened. It was over. The little Mr. Trigger Happy decided otherwise.
No, he wouldn't do that. He'd never hurt any of you.
I mean, he kind of...
It was Marlon threatened us.
AJ pointed the gun first.
Yeah, because
Get
I
it,
was
Ulysses.
missing.
Back off, okay?
Back off? Seriously?
Let's go.
Clem? If I'm a murderer, am I gonna die too?
What? No.
Well, I think murderers are like monsters, and I know what happens to monsters. Nothing good. Nothing good at all.
We can forgive them. Murderers, even some monsters, they get a second chance.
Some monsters, not all.
When bad people, like murderers, try to make it right, that's when other people forgive them.
That sounds hard.
It is. We're going to fix this, you and me. I'm going to help you atone.
Atone?
It means make up for what you did wrong. We'll make it all right with the others.
For God's sake, someone help me with this.
Saved you from that car wreck, and you fucking murdered him?
Get back, Mitch!
Get back.
Or what? You gonna let him kill me too? Screw both of you.
Sorry, I didn't even read what the other options were. That disarm him just sounded too badass to not do it. Sorry.
Hey, what is it?
You've killed a lot of people. You murdered your friend Lee, didn't you?
What?
You said he was handcuffed. He wasn't a threat. So... that means you murdered him.
I killed him because I loved him. I didn't want him to suffer.
How? He'd be dead.
He would have turned. I didn't want that for him. He deserved better.
I love you, Clem.
Oh, he's gonna shoot us. He is.
I love you back.
That's very sweet, but he definitely is, man. He is 100% going to shoot us. I can fucking see it coming. Like, he learns the lessons, but he's missing context.
Hey,
In a way, you know what I mean.
Violet said to come get you for the funeral.
Really?
We used to have them more. Then we stopped. It seems right, though. I brought you something.
For me?
I figured you'd be afraid, with everyone all upset. But you were brave last night. Like a firefighter.
No. Firefighters are good. I'm a murderer.
No, you're not. You gotta have a trial first. They decide that stuff in a courtroom. That's how it works. Worked before. Back then, there were all kinds of rules about who was innocent, who was guilty. It was complicated.
Okay, find us the courthouse.
What's
Well,
that?
I didn't mean to
That's where the trials happen.
have that tone.
You appear before a judge.
There are no more judges.
I guess you're right. You sure you don't want your firefighter?
You should keep him, 'cause you're good like him. But maybe we could play with him later? Together?
Sure. After the funeral. They buried them already. Vile'll start it soon. See you out there.
This is gonna be hard. Everyone's going to be upset. We need to show them we care, okay?
Okay.
Okay. God, I fucking need my coffee first. Holy shit. Because this is not gonna be good, man. When you're ready, go to the funeral. I don't think we can be fucking ready for that. I have such a bad feeling when it comes to AJ. Like, I try my best, but, you know, it's like it's not properly clicking in his head. He hears the individual sentences, and like he learns those lessons, but not the... God damn.
At least these won't die.
Why would you say that out loud?
They look good together.
Do you think his is better?
No, I like them both.
The only answer you can give in that situation. Oh man, I'm just very worried, dude.
Time to go?
Soon.
Time to go indeed. Because I don't think there's anything else to look at. Oh boy.
Ready?
AJ's shaped by what you teach him. Yeah, I know. You taught him to regret his actions. Oh, okay. Attend the funeral. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That might be a good lesson in this case. Oh boy. That might actually be a good lesson in this case, because, you know, that wasn't right. I think the way Clem explained it was good, about him not being a threat anymore.
I did that.
Come on.
Right now, let's just focus on what we're here to do, okay?
Yeah, buddy. You did do that. It's good that you can. It is, in this world, it's good that he can kill a person, but god damn, when he should still needs to be figured out.
Oh, God. They're here.
So what? They knew Brody, didn't they?
Yeah, but Marlon...
Just leave them alone.
Shit.
Clem?
What?
Why do people have funerals?
Brody and Marlon,
Tin said they used to have them more,
they died.
but I don't get it.
Well, to say goodbye to someone you've lost.
But they're dead.
This is your last chance to see them before they're gone forever.
I made them all sad,
We all knew they couldn't
like if someone took you away. Does everyone get a funeral?
because when she was
People do. Some animals, too.
whatever she said sounded.
Even monsters?
I don't know where she found all that joy she carried around, but I'm gonna miss it.
Even monsters.
Sometimes.
10. You ready?
Brody, you always said you wanted to go to the beach. So, I drew it for you.
That's cute.
Marlon was... I can't. Not for Marlon. After what he did to the twins and Brody,
You didn't even like Brody. You were always mean to her.
I can't. Someone else do it.
Bitch. Dude, don't. Seriously, Lewis? He was your best friend.
Hey, he sold two of you
Wasn't
out.
perfect, but you deserve better than to get gunned down by that kid. AJ killed him like it was nothing.
You're right, Mitch. Marlon didn't deserve what AJ did to him.
I know what I did. I'm sorry. I know I'm a murderer. But I'm gonna,
Atone.
yeah, atone it.
Fuck, I can't listen to this.
What I did was bad, and I'm gonna make it up to you. I promise.
You don't have to make up shit. Marlon was a fucking murderer and a liar, and if we'd all asked more questions about Minnie and Sophie disappearing last year, none of this would have happened.
She's got a point.
Shut up! It wasn't Marlon's fault.
Then whose fault was it?
And what about Marlon? Who's responsible for that?
Me.
See what I mean? How can any of us trust these fucking people?
What are you saying?
I'm saying they gotta fucking go. Take a vote. Majority decides. They stay or they leave. Today.
That does seem fair.
Are you serious? It's bullshit.
You're bullshit.
We brought you here. That means we can get rid of you too.
That is fucked up. After all Marlon did,
Two wrongs don't make a right.
A vote's the only way to settle this, or we'll be arguing forever.
fine. I guess we're fucking voting.
Louis needs to vote. Could you go get him? And try to talk to him.
Come on, Rosie. Come here, girl.
Poor Rosie.
Could you guys go wait in the dorm? I'll come get you.
Oh, we're not gonna see the vote? Okay. Sure.
Please don't kick us out.
Come on, let's go.
Oh boy. I mean, I get that they're upset that AJ just straight up shot somebody who wasn't a threat, right? I get that. On board with that. That it was Marlon specifically? Like, I feel like you're forgetting what he did. For all you know, Sophie and Minnie might still be alive. They might be getting tortured every day. They might whatever. There are fates worse than death, dude. Like, you don't know what's happening to them, what happened to them. He sold them out. He wanted to sell me out, you know, or Clem and AJ out. He would have, he said himself yesterday, he would have sold anybody else out. He'd do it again, is what he said. So, he had good intentions, but the ends don't justify the means, man. He did bad. And if we're sticking with the whole monster analogy, which isn't too great, he was a monster still. But sure. Is that like a ball that somebody's tossing against the wall? Oh, nope, it's AJ kicking. AJ? What you doing?
AJ, stop. You'll break your toe or something.
AJ?
Come here, sit down.
No. It didn't work. I did what you said and they didn't even care. I know that I was bad, but they don't let me fix it.
AJ, breathe. Remember what we do when we're mad? Come on, you don't want to be loud, do you? What do we do when we're mad?
We stop and think and, I'm still really, really mad. I know that I'm not supposed to get mad or sad because then I do dumb things.
And you have every reason to be upset. We'll deal with it together, okay?
Okay.
We stop, we think, And we breathe.
Breathe.
Feel better? You're still mad, huh?
And, I think I'm sad, too. I did what you told me to.
I know. You're a good listener.
That's
I
true.
wanted to make them all feel better. It didn't work. Why'd you tell me to do that if it didn't work?
We don't know that it didn't work. They might have voted for us to stay.
I don't know. They seemed pretty mad.
Violet was on our side. Maybe she'll persuade the others.
Yeah, maybe. I don't want to go.
I know you don't.
I like knowing where we are all the time. The bed, the food. I like the other kids. Not all of them, but Tin and Louis and Violet.
Okay.
We took the vote. You have to leave.
Oh, damn.
Don't we get to vote? I vote that we stay.
That's not how it works.
Maybe it should be.
You don't have to like it.
Good, because I don't. Seriously? Nothing?
Well,
You know this is fucking wrong, and you're not gonna fight it at all?
There's nothing to fight. We already decided.
You can be such a shithead, Louis.
So fucking stupid.
You said you'd go along with it, if we voted fairly.
It's bullshit. And you'd know it if you weren't so used to burying your head in the sand.
Oh, I'm burying my head in the sand? Hate Marlon all you want, but you can't tell me AJ's in dangerous too.
We'll wait for you to pack up, then Louis and I'll escort you out past the safe zone. We'll make sure you get to the road safely. It's not a lot, but at least you won't die on the way.
We could have happily dumped you outside the gates.
We won't be safe once you leave us out there. We'll last a few days, maybe, if we're lucky. Then it's back to running, hiding, and trying not to die.
You'll still be doing better than Marlon and Brody.
Where's Tin? I gotta say goodbye. He was really upset about the vote, and he's not talking to anybody. It's best to leave him alone when he's like this, but for the record, he wanted you to stay.
Wait. Does AJ still have that gun?
why?
Hand it over.
No, it's our gun.
Is this necessary?
Hell yes, it's necessary.
Why is it
I'm not
necessary?
walking out into the woods with him holding that thing.
Well, then let
We already
me
know
hold
he
it.
knows how to use it.
It's yours, AJ. You should keep it.
But I murdered Marlon with it.
Yeah, but you'll need protection outside.
Fine. Let the kid keep the murder weapon.
So what about that specific gun? He needs a gun, or a knife, or a something, dude. Not giving that to you. Well, so much for decorating our room. Okay then.